theTokyoBill, a short news brief on what's going on in and around Japan. Japanese publisher Shinshosha published a column by journalist Masayuki Takayama in the July 31st issue of its weekly magazine, Shukan Shinsho. Takayama criticized individuals of foreign descent, suggesting they should not use Japanese names if they dislike Japan. Such xenophobic rhetoric denies diversity and could lead to exclusion. The Japan Pen Club, a writers' association, protested against the column, pointing out the publisher's record of platforming those who apparently have a disregard for human rights. Writer Ushio Fukuzawa, mentioned in the column, called for an apology, which Shinshosha later issued. Takayama, however, has not addressed the issue. Japanese billionaire and founder of fashion giant ZOZOTOWN, Yusaku Maezawa, is set to receive a 375-foot superyacht called Project Cosmos. Inspired by Microsoft founder Bill Gates, Maezawa has chosen to own a unique, hydrogen-powered yacht made by German shipbuilder Lürssen. Project Cosmos is powered by a methanol-to-hydrogen fuel cell system that can power every onboard function yet remain silent. Maezawa, who has visited the International Space Station, has always had a space theme in his projects, and his new vessel has been described by Japanese reporters as a space fortress. The innovative and high-tech project was designed by Apple Watch designer Mark Newson, making it the hydrogen-powered superyacht of the future. Office furniture supplier Itoki is preparing to do its part to help Japan's self-defense by manufacturing heavy doors for underground bomb shelters. Currently, of Japan's nearly 60,000 shelters, only about 4,000 are underground, and none can withstand a nuclear missile attack. Restrictions on defense spending are being relaxed due to threats from North Korea, China, and Russia. The government aims to almost double the capacity of underground shelters, providing space for around 10 million people, with plans to install the first public shelter in the Sakushima Islands, near Taiwan, by 2027. Itoki is seen as a strong candidate for the door supply part of the project, being the Guinness World Record holder for having built the world's heaviest door. Japan's Financial Services Agency, FSA, is expected to approve the issuance of yen-backed stablecoins this fall, allowing the first domestic digital currency backed by fiat. Tokyo's fintech firm JPYC will register as a money transfer business and lead this effort. The stablecoin aims to maintain a fixed value of 1 JPY coin to 1 yen. The approval comes amid a global stablecoin market rise dominated by dollar-pegged assets. Yen stablecoins could influence Japan's bond market positively as JPYC may increase demand for Japanese government bonds. Countries slow to adopt stablecoins may face higher government bond interest rates due to missing institutional demand. Afuri Ramen has recently closed their second of 3 outlets in Portland. In the United States, ramen is often seen as a poor student's lunch, but it has become more common to see high-end ramen shops in larger cities. The Tokyo-based ramen chain, with locations in Canada, Hong Kong, Singapore, and the US, aims to bring Tokyo-style ramen all over the world. Unfortunately, Afuri is apparently having a difficult time gaining appeal in the US market. But foodies should more appreciate the high-quality ingredients, traditional methods used in the creation of this most filling, tasty, and hearty of Japanese dishes. The operator of the Japanese convenience store chain Ministop announced that it has stopped selling deli items at around 1,600 stores due to the faking of expiry dates on some foods. Although no health issues have been reported, Ministop, a part of supermarket chain Aeon, halted sales of onigiri rice balls and bento lunches beginning August 9th and other deli items recently. Ministop expressed sincere apologies to customers affected by this situation. The company found that some workers had extended expiry dates by delaying labels or by replacing them with false dates. The fraud was discovered at 23 stores across various prefectures. 2 suspects were arrested on Monday in connection with the shooting deaths of 2 Japanese tourists in Manila. The shooting occurred on August 15th after the victims, Akinobu Nakayama, 41, and Hideaki Satori, 53, exited a taxi. Surveillance footage showed the taxi stopping, the men exiting, and then collapsing. A motorcycle with 2 riders was then seen speeding away, the attacker having shot the victims and stealing a bag with cash and other items. The next day, a nearby resident reported an abandoned motorcycle linked to the crime, leading to the suspect's identification and arrest. One suspect is thought to have been a tour guide who was in the taxi with the victims before the attack. The Japan Association for the 2025 World Expo in Osaka has reported that, as of Friday, ticket sales have exceeded the break-even point, with 18.66 million entrance tickets sold. Open since mid-April, this has generated over 97 billion yen, or $655 million. The organizer had planned to cover 80% of the $785 million operating expenses with ticket sales, with a break-even point of 18 million tickets. However, the projection of earnings and expenses is uncertain with the possibility of any unexpected interruptions. The association plans to settle expenses after completing operations in mid-October, including the demolition of facilities after the expo, and says they intend for a balanced budget. This has been the Tokyo Bill. You can read these stories and support my work by visiting my website, theTokyoBill.com. Thank you for listening, and take care.